In the countless eons of the universe's history, there has never been a railfan excursion pulled by a big boy. Until next month, we hope.
This is Railroad Showcase.
Everybody's talking about the Union Pacific Big Boy, and so we've got a couple of things that we want to cover just to keep up to date. The first one is sort of a bit of trivia. The 4014 is called the Big Boy, that class of engines. Having been a magazine editor, getting things correctly on paper or typed out is a little important to me. And I have seen Big Boy written out so many different ways. I wanted to find out what was actually the right way of doing it. Is Big Boy one word? Is it two words? Is it hyphenated? Is it all caps? Is big capitalized? Is boy capitalized? Anyways, so what we did is we went to Union Pacific's website because they own the engine. They have the right to decide how it should be presented in writing. So it is two words, Big Boy. It's not all caps, but both of those words are capitalized. So there you go. That's the proper way to type it out. So they fired up last week, and there has been some talk about what kind of an oil burner they're using in the 4014 and whether or not it's going to need some fine-tuning and how well it's going to steam, because that engine was originally designed to be a coal burner. And we know that decades ago, the UP successfully converted the Challenger, the 3985, from coal to oil, and that went really well. But the geometry on the Challenger's boiler and the Big Boy's boiler are considerably different. And so how well is it going to do? It'll be interesting to see. The next thing we're going to talk about is the excursion on the Big Boy. Up to this point, we knew that the Big Boy was scheduled to be going to Ogden, and it was going to be running from Cheyenne to Ogden and back, and it was going to be on display, but no one was going to get to ride behind it.
Right, just the executives, the VIPs that were part of that group.
Right, it was just going to be a business train. Mm-hmm. It was just announced that there is going to be an excursion. On May 12th, they are selling 82 tickets.
82?
82 tickets. That's it. Not hundreds and hundreds, 82. A coach seat is selling for $3,000, and a dome seat is selling for $5,000. Now, it isn't just the train ride on the 12th that you get with that ticket. On the 11th, you're going to get an extended tour of the entire train. You're going to have a meet and greet with Ed Dickens and with one of the Union Pacific vice presidents, and you will have a chance to speak with the whole steam crew. So, and of course, there has been a huge uproar over the price of the tickets, because most people simply are not going to be able to do it. But this is not a railfan excursion for Joe Fomer. Most people can't lay down $3,000 or $5,000 for a ticket. This is more like a black tie fundraiser that you would see in a big city for the opera. The dinner might be hundreds or even thousands of dollars, but it's not just about the dinner. As a matter of fact, UP isn't keeping this money. This is a fundraiser for the Gold Spike Foundation in Utah, which organized all of these activities, and for the UP Museum in Council Bluffs.
Right, and one of the things that makes this really special, as Jim Rinn from Trains Magazine pointed out, is that it's not just this is the first excursion since it's been rebuilt. This is the first excursion that 4014 has done for rail fans ever.
Well, any big boy.
Any big boy.
And so that does make it really unique.
Yeah.
So now another thing that's making people either nervous or speculative or wringing their hands with glee over the potential failure that could happen if they've got bad feelings about the UP Steam program, is the fact that it hasn't had a shakedown run yet. I mean, we are less than a month away from the festivities,
and it's the first time that we've seen fire in it.
Right. They've just lit the fire off. They haven't had a shakedown run yet, and so a lot of people are wondering, wow, isn't this a little bit risky? All of these plans and things are happening at the 11th hour. So that would make me nervous, but I'm wondering, did the UP Steam program get themselves behind the 8 ball? Are they really, really behind the schedule that they set for themselves? Or could it be that they are precisely on schedule? Maybe they deliberately have a schedule that is at the 11th hour for some reason. I don't know.
That could be it. I'm just not sure what benefit that would bring to be doing that.
I don't know. I can't guess, but
suspense has always been a good tool in literature, but I'm not sure if suspense is how you really want to draw attention to yourself with something like this.
I don't know. I just can't see into the inside of the UP Steam program. I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe they absolutely have a handle on it, or maybe they are scrambling like crazy because it may go well and it may not. I'm not sure. It's going to be interesting to see. Wow, $3,000 for the cheap seats on that excursion. That is not pocket change.
No, it is not. You know what is pocket change, though, is the Silver Spike membership for Railroad Showcase, which is $249. And if you put $3,000 towards that, you would literally get a century of our show.
100 years of Railroad Showcase for the price of one excursion ticket. It's a deal.
Head over to rrshowcase.com to sign up now.
Thanks for watching.